Hey, this is Web Suspect. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I tried to call a few people because I'm going to do a video where I break down how I can prove that this whole Nelson Mandela funeral was a hoax. Okay, so this is from Amarashima's channel. We've corresponded briefly in chat, and I talked to Tonesdale last week. We were talking about this, and he was talking about how Nelson Mandela died months ago, and all of a sudden now they're having a funeral. Okay, so Nelson Mandela died supposedly June 26th, and they just had the funeral last week. Now, what everybody's saying in the background, and I think Amarashima said this is actually like a Bilderberg meeting where all the heads are getting together and have a talk. Now, what I suspect is going on is in the background here is supposed to be this bulletproof cage that they're sitting in. What I suspected is you can use these new high digital definition TVs are so good and the refresh rate is so high and the resolution is so high, you can use them as like almost like a green screen. So what I think is they took a couple of these, I'm going to say 4 foot high definition TVs, turn them sideways, and you can tie them together in a video chat with a computer so that they make a continuous image. Okay, so we can see here this guy's here, and his part of his shirt's over here. All have orange shirts. What I've been looking for is inconsistencies in the background, and I'm going to turn the sound down and just play it, and you watch what's going on in the background. So keep in mind, Amarashima did his video, and then I'm doing a second layer of a breakdown on his video. Okay, so we got the orange seats in the background, and then what you're going to see in a minute is there's going to be a transition. Now they couldn't have a transition if this was bulletproof glass. The image in the background would be consistent the whole time. Also, you can see at some stages it's blurry, and they have some rain effects on the background, like rain is coming down. It looks pretty real, right? You see the chairs over. Now you see there's a break in the middle, and there's people walking up and down steps, right? This is supposed to be the same little area they were in before. It's the same fake sign interpreter, same podium, same cage, but now there's steps in the background. I mean, people could say that it's a separate area, but look, the continuity is broken where you have the umbrella here. This kind of stops. Look for some inconsistencies. There's going to be more clues. What I call this is the icing on the cake. It's like the fake sign interpreter is icing on the cake. We know these global leaders are all fake. We know that, you know, um, it's changed again. Okay, so we know that sign interpreter's fake. Now we have reason to believe they faked this part. I'm thinking that the whole funeral was a hoax. So I know you post your replies, Marishima, you reply. You know, what's the significance of having the fake sign interpreter and the fake bulletproof glass area and all this other stuff going on? Uh, let's see, almost 6 months after this leader died, like we're supposed to believe that they were hauling a 6 month old cadaver around in a casket. So this thing stinks to high heaven. And of course, Obama's there because he's a pretender and thief, and he stinks too.